Alright guys, so now what I want you to do is chain 10, and we're going to start doing some stitches on that chain. So remember, up from behind, pull the hook through the loop. Up from behind, pull the hook through the loop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you should have a chain, and you can go back and you can count to make sure that it has all 10, because you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, sorry, fell out of view. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you never count the one that's pulled up here. We don't count this. So now we're going to put the hook through. We're going to reorient ourselves. So we're going to twist it so that it's sideways like this, right? So normally when you start crocheting, you skip the first stitch. So we're not going to do anything in this stitch, okay? So for a single crochet, we're going to poke our little crochet's head. We're going to poke the head right through this loop. So see how it makes a bubble? We're going to go right through that loop, right into the back. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. Now remember, we want to keep the working yarn on the right side, so it's going to trail this way back to our yarn ball, which is over here. We come up from behind just like before, and we're going to pull through 2 stitches or 2 loops. So most stitches with crocheting involve pulling through 2 loops until you get off of the hook. Everything's in multiples of 2. So we're going to pull straight through the first and the second, just like that. So let's do that again. And see how this loop has been pulled, and now if you look here where the working yarn trails through, the working yarn is trailing through this loop. So see how the working yarn right here is trailing through this loop. We did a stitch in that, so we're going to go to the next one. So we're going to poke our head through, yarn over from behind, and I like to pull down on both the chain and the working yarn just to get it easier to get those loops. And we're going to pull through both loops on the hook. We're going to keep doing this across to the end of the work. So we're going to poke our head through, yarn over, and we're going to pull 1, 2, all the way through. Let's do that again. Make sure that it's not the one that's connected to anything. So see how this loop has no other yarn? The working yarn's not going through it? That's our next stitch. Poke through, yarn over, and we're going to pull through the 2 loops. Let's do it again. Poke through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. Poke through, oops, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. Poke through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. Poke through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops, and the last one, poke through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. So now we have a cute little piece of work going on. So we're going to go back and we're going to count how many loops we see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which makes sense because remember we skipped that first one. So we're not going to do the first loop again. So since we don't want this to taper and become a triangle because we'd be skipping the first loop, after every single row you chain 1 and you turn your work. And you would start working from this direction. Okay? And I will continue on how to do that in the next video.